not much. Alright. Either way, I think it's time to start. It seems like someone has joined as well. Always good time to start then, when someone shows up. Well then, welcome to the stream, everyone. For those who are going to watch today, and for those who are going to watch tomorrow, for those who are going to watch at a later date, welcome back to episode 13 of our playthrough. It has taken a while, but not as long as I'd actually thought it was going to do, so I'm at least happy about that. So, either way, let's not diddle-daddle. I don't really know what I'm saying today. It's been that all day long. Either way, let's just continue. Let's go straight to the story. It's going to be interesting to see. We got a lot of answers, but also a heck of a lot of questions last time, so let's see if they can answer a little bit more now. So let's go straight into the story and see what they have to offer today.
Please proceed through the door in front of you. Babe awaits.
Sorry, but what is Babe?
The city computer managing Togetsu. Similar to Arahabaki in Suo.
They have something like that?
This way, please.
Well,
This
they
is
have
suspicious,
basically
no matter how you look at it.
Outsiders would in no way be allowed access to a system on the level of Arahabaki.
And you gotta wonder, why would such a small religious group need a computer like that too?
Leaving now is not an option for us. Let's just see what this Babe terminal thing is.
There's a huge room on the other side of that door. I can see something. It appears to be a terminal.
Be careful. Our communications might get cut off.
Copy. We'll get out right away if things look bad.
It must be Babe. We don't know what might happen. Let's stay on our toes.
Alright, yeah, I don't really have much to say about that. It's just to continue and see what happens, I suppose. It is an extremely risky venture, but because they always call... It is strange that they call him Master. Many individuals have called him Master Yuito. And... because I don't remember her name, but basically the leader of the other team, who can duplicate. She seems to be his mother, or at least a clone of the mother. But since it's strange. There are a lot of questions, but right now it seems almost like at least he has some form of deep connection to this place, or at least the founder. That is at least what I have gathered, or what I think has gathered. I think I have understood for so far. Oh, what the hell is this? Are they building humans with cubes? What the actual... I don't understand.
Is this the Babe terminal?
Yes. This way, Master Yuito. Babe will answer all of your questions. I'm sure you are having difficulty believing all you learned here today. That doubt will turn to belief if you speak with Babe. Please trust in the teachings. The moon is always watching over you.
Wataru, do you copy? No good. This room is cut off from Cynet.
Let's get the information we need and get out quickly. We're too vulnerable here.
Yeah. Let's start up the terminal for now.
Be careful.
Oh, I guess there's no vision of Dr. Pope this time. How do we get information out of this? This feels like an SAS. What is... I can't... My body...
Stop! What you're doing is too dangerous. Cut the connection now! Can you hear me, Yuito?
Kasane? The connection Babe is trying to take over my brain?
Yuito?
Yuito!
I guess that was a smart move, but still I don't know. I mean, it's never good to just pull someone out of something like, that. So I don't know, is that gonna have damage to him?
What just happened?
It seems like they were trying to hijack my brain. Thanks for disconnecting me.
We have to stop.
That believer was acting strange. They might have been after Yuito's brain from the very beginning.
Luckily enough, Yuito's all right. Let's give up on the info and get the hell out of here.
Yeah. But I wonder if they'll just let us leave.
Yuito, I forced myself in because I was nearby.
Kasane! You're in Togetsu too? Wait, before that, thanks for saving me.
Instead of thanking me, why don't you help me? Arashi and the others have been captured.
They have?
They're being held in some room, but I don't know which one. Are you in Babe's terminal? I want you to try to unlock all the doors in Togetsu from there.
Okay, I'll try.
What are they doing in Togetsu? No, I don't have time to think about that now. Babe is the computer that controls all of Togetsu, right? Maybe it can unlock all of the doors.
Why do you ask all of a sudden?
Kasane forced a brain talk connection with me. She said Arashi and the others are locked in a room somewhere.
What? Kasane's in Togetsu?
Is she after you again?
No, I only realized I was in danger because she warned me. She wouldn't have helped me if she was planning to kill me.
All right. It's unlikely that Kasane or her platoon are working with Togetsu. So something must have happened to them.
Luca?
We can't let Yuito be taken over. Don't worry. It looks like I can operate it normally.
Helping Kasane platoon is all well and good, but we have to make a plan to get ourselves out of here.
Right. If I just unlock this... That's to be expected. But this should let them escape as well.
Thanks, Luca. Everyone, let's get out of here.
Okay. I would actually want to see what is on the other side of that, but the alarm is going off, so let's go. So, yet again, more questions. They give so few answers, and it feels like we're towards the end of the game.
Is everyone alright?
We're okay, but we might be in trouble. We need to get out of here.
But let's see what kind of an enemy they put forth.
They're coming. Stay on your toes. Move! Kasane?
Did she come with Kyoka? No, wait, this is...
Hey, quit messing around. Your way out's getting closed off.
What?
I'm breaking through!
Duplicants? Clones? What is this?
What was it that just attacked us? They look just like Kasane and Kyoka.
Design children.
So it's not just Kyoka. Kasane is one of Togetsu's design children too?
Can you think of another reason they'd have the same face?
Enemies approaching at 4 o'clock. Reinforcements, maybe.
There's no time to talk. Just focus on getting out of there.
Alright, so we're gonna face them now? So it's gonna be a new enemy, I suppose. Hopefully some interesting combat. Combat? Yeah, combat. I had to think about that word for 1 second. Don't know why, but... But... we're out. I thought it was Oh, come on! Alright, all I gotta do is save them. And see where the rest takes me. Okay, come on, come on. There we go. Well, that was a short period in Togetsu, that's for sure. I actually thought we were going to spend a lot of time there, but clearly not. Well, the phase is not over yet, so I'm not gonna say too much right now, especially since I'm around these suicide bombers. But
you won't be able to move if you're electrified. Those followers who attacked us all look like Kasane and Kyoka.
Does that mean that all the Togetsu followers are design children?
but then who designs the children in the first place? Good question. Or could it have been that the doctor designed them in the first place? Oh wait, this is a shortcut.
I'm ready.
Thank you very much. And I missed completely. Come on.
That's all of them. Did well, Yuito.
What do you mean, all of them? There's one right here. They are low level too, so they are very easy to eliminate, that's for sure.
Let me borrow this.
Let's see if there's been any respawns when it comes to the items. There seem to actually have been. Interesting. There we go. Alright, so we're going into this area now. There is going to be story here, I see.
Doesn't look like anyone's following us. Maybe they gave up.
Looks like it, but stay on your guard.
I wonder if Kasane's team got out all right.
Whoa, other reading closing in. It's a big one.
Dead ahead.
Is it going to be... Is it going to be who I think it is? No, it's not. It's something new, which is actually very refreshing. Oh, what the hell is that?
Now there are others?
Are you okay?
Not now. No. There's
What
no
did-
way I can drink that.
Oh, come on! Drink it!
I'm fine. I can fight.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
That ice is like
So this
armor.
is going to be just...
But my power might be able to melt it.
Yeah, I think I did that.
Thanks, Navi.
So then click that power.
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Finally, we actually get a boss fight that actually is not Kasane. Right, that was a long time ago now. Oh,
Let's regroup now.
see?
Damn it.
Come on.
This is nothing.
I am still moving.
That was close.
The water is too strong to get
damn.
closer. Yuito, use my power to get inside the water.
Now he's digging? Where the hell did he go? Oh! Oh, he goes back into being able to use frost, I see.
The outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. Successfully reached shell. Attack now.
Oh, get around to his soft spot. I never can avoid those. I don't know how to do it. Should I just try to use the defense? I think I should.
I need to support the injured. Not yet. I hate getting my clothes wet.
And he's gone. Alright, so let's remove that and just walk around. There he goes. Fire.
You should be able to break the outer shell and keep attacking. Yuito, a member is in danger.
I can keep going.
Just focus.
Why doesn't he jump? And I'm dead. That's just annoying, and I still don't understand how they're not able to... I mean, I know that Gemma raised me once, so why don't they do that now? It's still so strange. I don't know. That's frustrating. But at least we're, as I said before, at least we're fighting another boss that isn't Kasane or another human. That's refreshing, to say the least. So did my game just lie up? What just happened? Oh, so basically giving me a tutorial on the brain field. But I haven't even... Alright. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna see the cutscene again, so I'll skip that and go straight into the battle.
Hey, Tsunami! Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
That ice is like armor, but my power might be able to melt it.
Come on, get away, get away.
Rest a bit. Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on. I hate getting my clothes wet.
I was going somewhere, but clearly I wasn't alone.
I need you, Gemma.
Let's do this then. Work, perfect. Is he a tornado now? I think he is.
I need your help.
The water is too strong to get in closer. Yuito, use my power to get inside the water.
I need your help.
Why did I use that if I don't think I don't know. Is he going to dig down now? I think he is. Yes, yes. So let's get out of this ability. Let's wait a little bit. Comes. Yes.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Regroup now. Here we go.
The shell is broken. Use everything you have.
Go.
I'm soaked.
Still hot.
How are you?
Right, so is he going to do the...
Time to use this.
Yes.
be injured.
Nothing.
That attack worked. This must be a weak spot.
Here we go.
Perfect. I just need more. Oh, that's a lot of things to hit. It didn't do that much damage. That actually is annoying. And this can be a long and tedious fight. That's for sure.
Let me borrow this. You should be able to break the outer shell.
At least. But now at least I know its patterns. No, it changes patterns.
Punches are as heavy as its size implies. It would be reckless to
Basically,
approach with
it's
this
phase
strategy.
4. Phase 4. Second phase. Oh, and he is. Oh, but with the brain guard, that's actually kind of good. I'm doing so little damage here. This is gonna take a while, I think. Bubbles? No, they are heat-seeking or something like that. Oh, come on. That's not even close to being fair. Get a few of these in on him. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Well, that's perfect. Yes, then I will do this. I'll get you down. Get the gauge down even further now. I didn't need to use the ability. God damn it. I'm gonna dig down. Alright. A few seconds to just breathe. Right, so I would get the gauge down and then do the assassination and then go into brain field. That would be enough to eliminate him. No!
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
The gauge is going down.
I need you, Gemma.
Going to do bubbles? I think he is. Well, let's get this off. See how much damage it actually does. Oh, that did a lot. I might not even need to go into brain field. I think I'll actually not do it because it's... Wait, should I?
A member is in danger.
No, I think I'll actually...
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
No, I don't think I need to go into it. I'm doing so much damage already. There we go. Let's see how the assassination on this one goes.
No way. This is it.
That was actually kind of that was actually kind of cool. A nice assassination, that's for sure.
Target eliminated. And everyone's safe.
How's your head? Don't strain yourself.
I'm better now. Sorry I made you worry.
Yuito, can you and your platoon hear me?
Kasane! Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
Are you near us?
Yes, but we're closer to Togetsu than you, and we're still running. Let me make a suggestion. You learned something in there, right? Why don't we exchange intel? And we have a lot to talk about.
Clearly we
Here
do.
I was thinking she wouldn't want to talk. Okay. I was thinking the same thing.
Good, that settles it.
We'll be waiting halfway up Hino Mountain.
Roger that. See you then.
Sorry. I should have checked with you guys first.
You're the one Kasane is after. If that's what you want to do, I don't mind. But can you trust her?
I told you that she saved me in Togetsu. I think she had a
Yeah, but
reason
she
for
tried
trying to
kill
kill
you
me.
4 times or so.
So I want to talk to her.
What are you gonna do if she doesn't want to talk and just attacks you?
Then I'll fight.
Okay, if you say so, Commander. Let's get down the mountain for now.
If I'm right about how she sounded, we should be able to talk.
Well, hopefully we actually get some answers.
I'm a little
because
worried
it
about
really...
meeting up with Kasane.
Come on.
I mean, I hope we can talk to her, but...
I'm not just going along blindly, but it was your decision. I want to respect that.
Yeah.
Right, you're quiet? Good. Basically, we have had so few answers in this entire run, and it's always felt like we were on the sidelines, and Kasane was always given more information to go on, so that she understood the situation much better. It isn't until basically this phase and the phase before that we actually started getting valuable information that we can actually use. Or, well, can use, so we understand what is actually going on. Hopefully, with the conversation with Kasane, we will learn a lot more. But it really feels like we have been on the sidelines, story-wise, for a long time. And I don't know if that is more or less going to change now, or if I'm just mistaken, because as they have stated several times before, they want to do that dual perspective thing, where you can play the game from two different perspectives. So, Yuito is one way you can play it, and then Kasane is another way you can play it. Basically to give even more value to the replayability of the game. And we're going right back in story, so we'll continue this conversation later.
It's all of Kasane platoon.
Kasane! Looks like all of you made it out okay.
I was able to
Don't be so
rescue them
cheerful.
thanks to your help.
I should be thanking
We've
you.
been trying to kill each other
I
several
would have been
times.
taken over by Babe if you hadn't been there.
Don't be so
Kasane.
cheerful!
You're not going to try and kill Yuito again, are you?
I already told you. She was the one
No,
that
come
saved
on.
me.
I know. But I want to hear her say it.
You have all the right in the world to doubt me. In fact, I don't blame you for it either. Yes, I think it's best to talk for now. We should talk and find a better solution, rather than just forging ahead on assumptions. It took me too long to come to this decision, and I apologize for that.
Something's different about you. Can you tell me what happened? Why did you try to kill me?
I know this will sound ridiculous, but please hear me out. I tried to kill you because I was asked to. By you. 50 years in the future.
Me? 50 years in the future? What are you talking about?
I completely understand how you feel. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, there's no way I would have believed it either.
Do you remember when Captain Seto died on the Kunad Highway, and we saw that strange sight? My time travel power, the red strings, activated. Then we jumped 50 years into the future.
What? You went to the future?
Red strings. That's right. You said you have dreams about those.
It wasn't a dream. I have the ability to travel through time. A power called red strings. And Yuito, apparently you have the same power as well.
What? I know we both use psychokinesis, but that's not what you're saying.
It seems you understand these red strings a lot better than the rest of us. Just where did you get that knowledge? Was that from the future too?
Yes, it was. We saw Yuito in the future. He told me quite a lot.
He also asked you to kill me.
Right. I'll tell you everything I learned in the future. That should answer everyone's questions.
Well,
Who should I ask
she went
first?
time traveling. Wait, we can choose questions? This is strange. So basically we can choose who we wish to talk to? And I can't run now. That's for the first time. I've asked them to basically slow down the movement so many times, and now they do it, and there's a wide open space. It's kind of ironic, actually. Fine, I guess I'll just talk to the random here and see
The
what
thing
happens.
that appears when the red strings are used is like a device to time travel. That's apparently what the Kunad Gate is. Normally, it appears only for an instant and disappears immediately, but this time it didn't go away. Left open like that, the gate will eventually swallow the world. It was really bad 50 years in the future.
Okay.
In that world, the Kunad Gate was much bigger than it currently is here in our time. The end of the world. That's what it looked like. It seems that in that future, the gate had expanded so much that nothing could be done to stop it.
At first, none of us could believe what we had heard in the future. It was just too hard to swallow. We got some news in Seiran, then a bunch of stuff happened, and now we can pretty much believe it. But I have to admit, it's gotta be hard to believe just hearing it for the first time.
It was when Kasane used the red strings that the Kunad Gate opened. But when her power activated, it resonated with yours, Yuito. That's why the gate won't close. On top of that, the gate seems to be slowly expanding. And looking at the news we got from Seiran, it more or less matches up.
But I would like to talk a little bit more about
It was when
you.
Kasane... But when her... On top of that...
Because there's a lot of information there. They don't seem to be... So we know more about Togetsu then than they do? Because I must say this, if they had been 50 years in the future, been able to learn all of this, sure, we have learned a few secrets here and there, but compared to what they have discovered, I mean, come on, that's not even close. Fine, I'll hear what she has to say and then we'll go on, I suppose.
The power we both have is actually gravikinesis. It just looks like psychokinesis.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense. It makes sense why we would be able to make black holes if we are able to control gravity.
When that
instead.
gravikinesis becomes strong enough to travel through space and time, it's called red strings. I had no idea about that either. The Kunad Gate will disappear if Yuito dies. That's what future Yuito said.
That just can't be true.
It was already too late in the future, which is why he asked me that favor. He wanted me to kill you in the past, so the Kunad Gate could be eliminated before it got too large.
So my power affected the Kunad Gate. I've had a bad feeling since listening to that vision in Togetsu. I can't believe I was right.
So you knew.
Yeah. I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. So, the me in the future... I guess I just wasn't able to end it myself. How lame.
That's not true. The you in that time was great, and you right now is special too.
What?
I have to admit,
What kind of
I never
change
thought
in
you'd be
attitude is that?
complimenting me.
Yeah, that's very questionable.
That makes me feel a little better. I'm proud I have the same power as you.
That reminds me, how is your brain doing? Has it settled down at all?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting by. I told you not to worry. All right, we should exchange intel.
Then first and
But you've
foremost,
just done
we
that.
got some questions.
Oh wait, that's true.
Especially about Kyoka.
Yes, of course you would.
Kyoka, are you one of the design children from Togetsu?
Yes, I'm a clone made in Togetsu. My genes come from the founder of the Togetsu faith, Dr. Hitoyo Pope. The city is filled with chosen psionics, designed from the same genetic data as me. We are the children of Togetsu.
I see. I guess that's why Kyoka and Dr. Pope look the same. We were shocked when we saw Dr. Pope's vision in the Togetsu facility.
I hate to ask this, but if she was one of the Togetsu followers...
Yes, Kyoka was a spy. She was spying on Kasane. But that's not the case anymore. She decided to live as one of us. I vouch for Kyoka. She's definitely not our enemy.
Yeah, I believe you.
What?
Just like
That was
that.
fast.
Yeah,
The way
exactly.
Kasane looks at Kyoka is proof enough.
What?
Though, That's kind of an embarrassing way to put it. Honestly,
but she looks
I don't know much about Kyoka,
emotionless.
so I can't really make this decision myself. But I do know Kasane. I wanted to talk to her to decide what to do, and I thought it was best to trust her. If I trust Kasane, then I trust the people she does.
Come on!
Shiden, there's no need to
barely
get so
know her.
riled up. You know very well this is the kind of person Yuito is.
Yeah, I just remembered how stupid he is.
Hey, Kasane. If Kyoka is one of the design children, does that mean you are too?
What? What are you talking about?
In Togetsu, we saw design children with the same face as Kasane's.
Yes, I probably am.
That's a weird way to say it. This is the first I've heard of this. Care to extrapolate?
I remembered a little from when I was a child in Togetsu. I remembered Mother. From what I recall, I was told I was one of the design children. It only just came back to me, so it doesn't feel real. That's why I said it like that.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It must be a painful memory for you. You look so sad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
You're very kind, Hanabi. But of course you should have asked. Don't worry about it. And thank you.
You're so nice to her, Kasane.
Really? I wasn't trying to be. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to ask about?
Yeah, there is. If you know anything about humans coming from the moon, I'm hoping you can tell me more about it.
Huh? Did you hit your head or something?
Oh, so you guys don't know about this?
Wait, what he said is true?
Yes.
All right. I guess we should explain what we've been told.
Oh, and then
We
it goes
learned all
back.
of this after
I
looking
see.
through Togetsu's archive, so I honestly don't know if we should really believe all of it.
But if you were a Togetsu spy, Kyoka, you would know if this is true or not.
Yes, that's indeed what we were taught. But if that was also part of the conspiracy, then...
Actually, no. It's true. It's all for real.
What do you mean, Kagura?
He was a
Tsugumi,
priest, of course he
don't
knew.
look at me like that. I can't stand it when you look at me like that.
Kaguro, there's a lot I want to ask you. But for now, tell us about history as Togetsu sees it. Do all Togetsu believers know this?
Right, about that. The faith. That's all a lie. Just a way to get Togetsu independence. Besides, the place is mostly made up of design children.
I must say, it didn't look like a religious establishment to me. So does that mean that you are one of the design children as well, Kaguro?
Now, I said mostly, didn't I? I'm a colonist from the moon.
Get real. Even if there actually were colonists from the moon, that would have been 2,000 years ago.
Cold sleep.
Yes, exactly. A few dozen colonists are being kept in cold sleep in a Togetsu facility. They wake us up in turns to check on the state of the Earth, and then we're supposed to contact the moon.
Hold on. Does that mean you're from the same generation as Yakumo?
Look, I don't expect you to believe me right away or anything, but it's the truth. The people of New Himuka wanted to live on Earth, so those that wanted to return to the moon made Togetsu. Togetsu doesn't care about New Himuka or Seiran. They're an egotistical lot that wants to return to the moon instead of living on this crappy, other-filled planet. But as long as the extinction belt is there, they can't go back. Not only that, there's news that others are attacking the moon too. So they got to thinking, what can they do to save their homeland and escape Earth? They need to make it so the colonization never even happened in the first place.
The red strings. The time travel power.
I see. They want to go back in time and negate it all from ever happening. But wouldn't humanity eventually attempt to colonize Earth again and repeat this history?
To be precise, the plan is to only take the Moon and Earth back in time with a few exceptions.
Is that even possible? Taking only a portion of the universe back in time.
They believe the red strings can do it. They plan to leave records of this timeline's history in the areas that were not taken back in time, so future generations won't attempt to colonize Earth again.
Hang on. I'm getting confused. That's so outrageous. I don't know how to take it all in.
Whether you want to believe it or not, Togetsu actually managed to create the red strings to carry out their plan. Kasane is the result of that, although it's pretty strange how Yuito has a similar power.
Let's suppose everything he said is true. That means this isn't really the time to be squabbling over New Himuka or Seiran. If Togetsu were to get what they're after, then none of us would have ever existed.
No, that's not right. We can't let them succeed. We're all here, trying to survive.
Kagero, why would someone at the center of Togetsu's plan reveal all this to us? Can we assume that you are planning to abandon them as well?
Ruining their plan is something I've been working towards since the beginning. That's why I joined them, to get in the way.
That sounds great and all, but how are we supposed to believe you?
You don't have to. If you've got a problem with me, I'll walk. But whatever happens, I'm not going to sit back and let them get away with erasing this history. I left my family on the moon. I won't let them take her existence, too.
Kagero means it.
What?
I can tell. It's been a long time since I've seen him like this. So please, trust him.
But
Tsugumi.
their history wouldn't be erased.
Tsugumi knows Kagero best. I think we can trust her judgment. Besides, I have
But
a
he would
feeling
just-
you trust him already.
Yeah, if Tsugumi trusts him, then I trust him too.
What
And
is
if
this?
Yuito
Just
does,
throwing
then
around
I do
trust.
too. Of course, I'll kill him if he betrays
resolve their
us.
issues way too quickly.
Of course. I keep making fun of them for being naive, but that's what ends up saving me.
If we're going to believe Kagero, then we have to believe all of the history about the colonists from the moon too. And then figure out what we can do knowing that.
We're stopping Togetsu's plan. That's all we can do, but it's too much for us to handle alone. We need someone who can move nations.
Are you going to ask New Himuka for help? We're fugitives there.
Even so, we have to. That doesn't mean I forgive them for the things they're doing, though. If they know what Togetsu is trying to do, they might realize their terrible actions are all in vain.
What if we asked Seiran for help? If they know about the Togetsu threat, they might realize that New Himuka isn't who they should be fighting.
I wonder. As far as I know, both New Himuka and Seiran should have a clear understanding about the moon colonists and their history. On top of that, they're both scheming to survive.
At least it's better than nothing. I don't want to just sit here and wait to be erased.
Indeed. So, we should split up and give it a shot?
Yes, let's do that. Yuito, you go to New Himuka.
And you go try explaining things to Seiran. Now we're finally after the same thing.
Let's do our best.
Alright, that was a very, very long cutscene. It was needed though, because we needed answers, and we finally was able to get answers. I'm just so relieved over it, but at the same time we were still given a lot of questions with a lot of answers, but at the same time, why would he... His reasoning for leaving Togetsu was basically that he didn't want his family to be erased, but they are planning to go back in time. But wait, was he... Wait, so his friend... But wasn't his friends were still at the moon, so wouldn't he, by going back in time, go back to his family on the moon? Yeah, it's... But at the same time, we did get a lot of answers, but I will say this. it went from just being this simple, and that is actually something I've realized a lot when it comes to anime in general. Oh, hideout. So I'm supposed to go to the hideout? Alright, I'll go there immediately then. Just before I do that, I'll just finish my thought. A lot of animes do this, that they begin very, very small. I mean, it began basically with Earth. It looked like Earth in about maybe a few decades, and then it was a bunch of monsters that showed up that you were supposed to kill. But now they just expanded to that it's 3,000 years ago that we were on Earth, and it's basically this colonist crap going forth and back from Moon to Earth, and all the way back again. It's definitely a... yeah... it's an interesting story, that's for sure, and I will definitely continue, but at the same time... time travel and all of that, and red strings... I mean, I get it. It's not like it's not like I don't understand the answers they've been given me. It's just that they were given a lot of answers. And then if you also could compare, because you saw in the cutscene there, where basically we were dropped off and we could go in and talk to everyone. It looked like when we basically said that, well, the moon thing, they, if you had played as Kasane, you would have had that situation. Where you went and talked to all of us about that. But they went on such a much... I mean, basically, the thing that we learned about 5 minutes ago. What they learned a lot earlier, and has had that with them the entire time. So, their secret was, of course, the secrets in themselves were about the same... No, not even the same. But still, I mean... Yeah, it really feels, even to now, it feels like we are at the sidelines. We might be more equal now, since we're basically going to bring both Seiron and Yuhimuka into the fold. But up to this point, it really feels like it was Kasane that was in focus. But still, let's go to the hideout and see what that brings us.
I didn't think we'd find out so much in Togetsu. This is all so unexpected.
All we did was go to Togetsu, but it felt like such a long journey.
Good work, everyone. That was a lot to take in.
It's a bit difficult to accept it all. But I'm glad we know now.
The world we normally see is so small, but our horizons have expanded. And now it's clear that there's another world out there.
I'm glad we're on better terms with Kasane, too. That's one less thing to worry about.
Hey, everyone. About the Kunad Gate.
How your power is affecting it?
Oh, Haruka let me see Seiron's investigation into it, but the results were the same. At least we know it really is, well, getting bigger.
What if Yuito doesn't use his power? If he avoids combat, for instance?
No, I looked at the Kunad Gate investigation papers as well. At this point, I couldn't really find a link between Yuito's specific actions and the gate's expansion.
What? So it doesn't have anything to do with Yuito?
No. You could say that just the existence of his power is affecting it. It's pretty much safe to assume that the gate will continue to expand as long as Yuito lives.
Right.
I am sorry for how that sounded, but it's probably best that you know since it does concern you.
No, I'm glad you told me. Nothing will change if I try to ignore it. If it's like you say, then I don't need to worry about staying out of fights, do I?
We do not know all the details about the Kunad Gate, but I think that is correct.
What are you thinking, Yuito?
I want to ask you all a favor.
What is it?
After hearing all that in Togetsu, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think that killing me was the only option for us now. But there are still things I need to do. Things I need to learn. We can never say for certain that there is no other way unless we search for one. Just like we didn't know about the moon until we went to Togetsu, there might be a way to stop the gate that we don't know about yet. I'm sure Kasane had the same idea, and that's why she stopped trying to kill me. So, I want you to help me think of a way to get rid of the Kunad Gate.
You had me a little anxious for a moment. Of course we'll help you.
Gemma's right. That was the plan all along.
Don't forget about my info network. I'll find out even the most secret information.
This isn't just your problem. No matter what's going on with the world, you have to remember we're a team.
There has to be a way. And I know we'll find it if we look together. We have to save both you and the whole world.
You guys... I thought you'd say that, but I guess I was a little worried. So... thank you.
Humans came from the moon, and the Earth is going extinct. It's so much at once that my head is spinning. We have to understand it all, though, so we can keep moving forward.
Oh damn, it started raining like hell outside. I don't know if you can hear that, hopefully you don't. Either way, yeah, that was also the feeling I got for a while, that maybe basically after we had resolved the issue with Togetsu, he was going to be forced to kill himself, or someone had to kill him. So let's see if we actually can find a way to do it, but I actually think that, at least for him at the moment, he still will have that with him all the time. That he might actually need to, well, die for the cause. But let's see. What kind of... Let's see. Oh, so we have... But now we have patched up a lot, so... I would actually think that this... Oh, god damn it, it pours outside. Seems to calm down a little bit. Alright, so... No, it did not. Alright, just ignore the rain for now. I'm gonna teach you how to have fun, just like I promised. I have no idea what this is going to entail, but wait, let's see. Even if he himself did ask for it, I would never do it. Oh, wait. Alright. And now Musubi. I have no idea, but still. Alright, let's do this Bond episode. I think we will do the Bond episodes and then we will be done for today. But we will see how long and how many, of course, because I didn't see if there was any Bond episodes that was between the team, but most likely there is. So, we'll see how long it takes. It might take like 10-15 minutes of this. But we'll see. So, for everyone that is watching and everyone, thank you very much, and give a follow if you haven't already. And let's see what these Bond episode brings us. Oh, so we're now in Seiron. Didn't expect that.
Hey, there you are, Yuito. Have you come to request a lesson from the Master of Fun?
No. You said you'd be expecting me, so I felt bad ignoring you.
So you say, but you know you're ready to learn. There's no need to be embarrassed. Now, let's go to town. Really? Don't look so down from the start. If you want to have fun, you have to enjoy it.
I showed up like you told me to. I just don't feel comfortable having fun when we have so many other matters to take care of.
Listen up.
That's exactly my point.
This isn't just hanging out. This is a well-prepared, essential lesson to save you from imminent disaster.
Disaster?
There's a limit to how long you can live being that stiff. The more serious you are, the bigger the damage when it all comes crashing down. So, I'm not telling you to totally change, but some coaching on how to loosen up a little will definitely do you some good.
All right, you win. And I guess I do need a break.
Okay, it's decided then. I'll show you all the best places in Seiron to have fun.
Huh? Hey, wait a second.
All right, next up, karaoke. What? Don't tell me you're tired already.
Ugh, I'm totally beat. You said all the best places, but I didn't actually think you dragged me all over town.
Oh, jeez. Let's sit down over there then.
Thank God. You really are used to this. You enjoy life, huh?
That's because it's a waste to not enjoy it.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should learn how to be carefree like you.
Well, it's not exactly being carefree. And to be completely honest with you, life isn't really all it's cracked up to be. So, I enjoy life by escaping reality. I guess you could say it's a diversion to make me forget.
When you say it like that, it kind of makes it sound like today was a waste of time.
Sorry about that, but wasn't it a nice break?
I do feel a little loosened up.
Which means you need to escape reality sometimes. Especially someone like you who has to deal with a lot of problems.
What problems are you dealing with then? It's obvious you're trying to escape from something too.
I don't have any problems. I'm just the easygoing guy you know and love.
I really doubt that. Immigrating from the moon and living for 2,000 years here on Earth has got to be a roller coaster of a life. I'm sure you have a lot of memories, both good and bad. You must have a lot of stuff on your mind.
All right, enough about me already. We're here to relieve your stress today. Come on, next place.
Okay. I dodged the question. It's probably safe to assume that something really is bothering him. I can't even begin to imagine what kind of life he's lived. And I can't help but wonder what his true feelings are.
So that wasn't that much of a bonding. It more like seemed like right before you start bonding, but still, I guess you have to do that first as well. And the rain stopped. Perfect. I think a little bit of that noise came into the mic, but yeah, fine. It's over now. Oh, so now I actually can go to Seiron. That's good to know. I guess it is. But let's see then. Alright, so that was the only bonding episode on the, well, basically the internal phone. Well, there are actually two bonding. Is it bonding? No, it's not. So it's two bonding here. Yeah, I think that they are most likely going to take about the same time, so about 15 minutes in total. Right, so let's go and have a chat with Luca.
Yuito, this is perfect. Will you accompany me to the gym?
Yeah, sure.
Oh
Are we
yeah, it
lifting
was
weights?
training, wasn't it?
If so, why don't we invite Gemma?
I'd like to keep it the two of us today. There is something I wish to confirm with you.
Okay. So, what do you want to confirm? This isn't like a strength test.
No, we are not here to train. I brought you here because there's no one around, making it perfect for us to talk alone.
Is something wrong?
Remember when we went to the old OSF hospital?
Yeah, that was a rough day.
Did you hear the researchers talking about my brother and me?
Oh,
well... of course. That's true. I understand he takes that up.
You're as bad at lying as ever. So you know then. that my brother and I were duds.
Yeah. I didn't say anything because I thought it would bother you.
I see. Thank you for your concern.
He won't look at me. Maybe he didn't want me to know. How did you know that I knew?
After we returned to the hideout from the old OSF hospital, you told everyone that you were a dud. Your face changed when you looked at me. That made me believe that perhaps you knew.
Oh. You could see it on my face. Sorry.
Don't be. It was inevitable that you would find out. I am curious, though. Why did you feel it was necessary to tell everyone that you were one? It's a handicap to be a dud in this world. I fail to see how that knowledge being public would help you.
Well, I didn't think that any of you would treat me differently just because I said I was a dud. And everyone reacted just like I thought they would. It made me realize there's a lot of good in my life. I don't think anyone would care if you told them.
I don't agree.
Luca.
Unlike you, I've lived knowing the burden of being a dud. I may be a Septentrion, but my power was implanted through experiments. I wasn't born with it. It could suddenly disappear one day. And when that happens, the public will turn on me. That's the fear I've always lived with. I can't just change and become carefree like you.
No matter what the public thinks, you're still Luca. You've been fighting in the OSF for so long. You work harder than anyone else and achieved a lot. That won't change no matter what people say.
You are strong. Your strength lies in the fact that you can say that. But I am not like you. Or my brother. I am not strong enough to fight against the tide.
Luca.
This is who I am. Please, promise me. Please don't tell anyone that I am a dud.
Okay. I promise I won't.
Thank you. And that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm going back now. I am counting on you.
Don't worry. I'll keep my promise. He looked worried. I know the secret he kept for so many years. Maybe me promising isn't enough. No. I just have to work to make sure he's not threatened. I'll keep my word, no matter what.
You're working very hard, Yuito.
You think so? Thanks.
You're gentle, earnest, and straightforward. It makes me a little jealous. I can't be like you, and I don't have to. But I still recognize your good qualities.
Alright, so let's see what we get from this then. Alright, so increased speed and the gate as well. Alright, that's... But still, I mean, look, I mean, it's 3 more levels. So maybe there is a lot more that I haven't done yet.
I'd like to get to know
It really
you even
feels
better.
that way.
I was actually thinking the same thing. I think we can be better friends.
Is that... I didn't really think that... Sure, I mean, they share the fact that they know his secret, or, well, Yuito just basically spat it out as soon as he found it out, but Luca's secret is still kept. So, but I didn't really feel that was bonding. It was more like Luca making it straightforward that don't tell anyone. I don't really think that was bonding in that sense. Alright, well, I see there has been a lot of people joining very late in the stream, but always nice to see. But we'll do this last bonding then and see what we'll do after. So by all means, if you like the content, by all means, just give a follow. I stream basically daily. Not always, but depending completely on the schedule of my regular days.
Yeah, what is it?
That white flower. The silent snowmelt. Something about it has me curious.
Did you find something out?
I'm not positive yet, but remember when we climbed Hiano Mountain?
Yeah, it was cold there. Walking through the snow was tough too.
That mountain is the perfect place for the silent snowmelt to grow, I think.
You did say something about that flower blooming on cold mountains, didn't you?
Yeah, so I'm going to go.
You're going to go where?
To Hiano Mountain.
What? You're going to Hiano Mountain by yourself to look for that flower?
I won't just look for it. I'll bring it back. I will show you that flower.
No, that's way too dangerous. It's a steep mountain, and there are others there. I can't let you do it.
It's fine. I can fight. I've been fighting longer than you.
That's true, but going alone is a bit... Are you absolutely set on going?
Yes. Even if you try to stop me.
You're kind of... No, you're really stubborn. All right, I'm going with you.
What? But...
It's no use. I'm going, even if you try to stop me.
Okay.
But
then we'll
then
go
you're
together.
just as stubborn as
Yeah.
she.
To
Come
Hiano
on.
Mountain.
Wait, are we actually go? No, I can't believe it. It's interesting. But it is a continuous story, and this is to me very much a bonding episode, bonding with Tsugumi. I can really see if they actually can do it. Oh wait. I must say, this is actually the first time.
The flower we're looking for is probably higher up.
Let's do a quick save, just to be sure.
Yeah, we might have to go to the summit. This climate isn't its natural environment.
Okay, let's go to the summit then.
Well, I must say that I mean, was there a Bond episode where we actually did something? I don't think it was. This should then be the last. This should be the first. This should be the first Bond episode where we actually are basically thrown into gameplay. So we are going to fight others then, I suppose. Or can I just run past it? I think I can, good. Because I have no interest in fighting them actually at this point. So if I can, I'll just run past them.
She's looking for the flower with her clairvoyance. Hey, you have to watch your step here.
And I'm...
There's a rock under the snow.
It's just so interesting. Those guys just die, and I mean, they use suicide bombers, and I just get as much XP as I would ever
If your
want
body
it.
begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
But I'm only supposed to have Tsugumi with me. How am I still able to utilize the other abilities? That's strange. Oh, it seems like I have to fight this then. I should have put them closer to the actual enemy. Oh! Get away, get away, get away, get away. Alright. Is that all of them? No, it wasn't.
That's our target.
Oh!
It sprays
Come
something
on.
like oil. Don't get it on you. Use something big to break its outer shell. Use psychokinesis. That must be its weak spot.
Oh no, my health! Didn't notice, didn't notice.
Someone's in front. Pay attention.
Oh, no, 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 get away. No, suicide bomber. There we go. Let's get her back up. Why?
That was just too many.
Let's move, let's move. Oh yeah, this is basically the suicide belt. There are a bunch of those guys running around here. Let's just hurry past. Alright, so we go into cutscene here.
Oh, I found it! A whole cluster of them.
Wow. Looks like you were right after all. So, where is it?
Close by. Wait. Oh no.
What? What do you see?
An other is walking near the flowers. It'll crush them.
Let's hurry.
No.
Oh no, not
Guess
those
we can't
vent
just shoot it
guys
away.
or pipe.
Watch out. Here it comes. Get ready to fight.
Understood.
Why would you even be able to shoo it away?
It's split. Take down the real one, and the other will disappear. You each figure it out.
Did I knock it out? Clairvoyance and get the real one. There we go.
Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful. I need to support the injured.
It's actually kind of hard when you only have one ally. So it's one hell of a bonding episode, that's for sure.
Here we go.
So I'll have to use this side. Way away. Go. More bashing.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
That was close.
Right, let's do this. Should be able to save myself in the place of boot that rain.
Here we go.
I'll do this. No, was way too late for that. Alright, let's see. What are you gonna do now? What is that? What is this?
Let's regroup now.
And so you're dead.
Good.
That must be its weak spot.
Time to use this.
Now, do this. And with the brain bar, I get perfect timing actually. Give me a little more wiggling room right here.
Be on guard. Force it down, members.
God damn it. Come on, get up. Get up. There we go. Is that the end of the episode, or are we supposed to go back as well?
That should do it. Are the flowers okay?
They were trampled. They're almost all crushed. If we had only found them sooner.
It looks like almost half of them are still fine to me.
I saw below the ground with my clairvoyance. The stems are broken and the roots are twisted. They're all hurt.
No way. Not even a single one survived?
Some are just weak. I think they'll recover. It will take time, though.
I see. Well, at least we saved them from being completely wiped out.
But I don't know what to do. I plan to bring the flowers back with me.
Will they just wilt if you bring them down from the mountain like this?
With the right nutrients, they'll be fine. I've thought about how to cultivate them, so I'm pretty confident. But the environment I'd be growing them in would be harsh for them. I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do.
You're such a kind person. Would you be opposed to the idea of just leaving these flowers here? This is the best environment for them, so they'll be healthy here.
But you like these flowers, are you sure?
Just the fact that I was able to see them blooming makes me happy. And you worked hard for that to happen. So, what do you think?
If the flowers are happy, I don't want to ruin that.
Okay, let's go then.
Yeah.
Hey, how come you wanted to bring the flowers back with you?
Huh? Oh, it's a rare flower, so I wanted to try to grow it myself.
So a little intellectual curiosity then? Guess you're like a botanist.
When I grow a new plant, it's like I get a new friend. It makes me happy.
I see. Well, now you have a long-distance friend. We should come visit the flowers again.
Sure. And...
Was there another reason?
No, it's nothing.
Oh. Okay. There's obviously another reason. Now I really want to know what it is. But it's not like I can force her to tell me. Well,
but you should
I'm
have
sure
an
she'll tell me
idea
eventually.
what it is.
We should get back to the hideout and get some rest.
The flowers I planted before are about to bloom. When they do, I want to show you, Yuito.
I'm looking forward to it. You're good at taking care of plants.
You're good at taking care of me. You're good at taking care of people.
That's cute.
Huh? Really? Oh man, you're making me blush.
All right.
Yuito,
did that as well now.
would you... No, never mind.
Did you want to say something? Just let me know when you want to talk.
Okay then. Well, that seems to be everything that I can do in this phase. Let's go back into this and just make sure I can reply on these two. I'll most likely not go back, not because the flowers look good, but seriously, I don't want to fight them again. It'd be too risky for just a few flowers, even though I do love flowers. Alright then. Well, let's do a save. There we go. Well then, everyone that has joined the stream, everyone that has left stream, and everyone who will watch it afterwards, thank you very much. Give a follow if you want to continue be notified about basically our continuation of this story, and go back and watch the old ones as well. I have started making basically a highlight so that all of the former streams will be forever standing in my in my videos, so you can go back and watch them as well if you have not watched the other ones, so you can catch up until next time. Very well, that will be all for me today, and thank you all for watching. Goodbye.